come in for their driving test and have not actually prepared for their driving test, we'll demonstrate that on the road. When we get an ambulance, an individual sometimes panics and they don't know what to do, so they either just stop in their lane or they'll just continue on like they don't hear it.
They're nervous, so they'll come and they'll get that tunnel vision. They're not thinking about what they're doing. They're just kind of focused on one thing rather than taking it all in, seeing the whole situation and reacting to the road conditions at that time.
I just had one recently over at the railroad crossing where we were stopped and the individual actually stopped beyond the marker indicated by the limit line, and what they did was they waited, and so I had to talk them through it. We're going to look left and right, see how close that train is, because we're going to be hit, quite frankly, so we need to get out of that position.
Some applicants have trouble with their ability to control the vehicle, such as backing up in a straight line.
They think I'm backing in a straight line and they have to really move the steering wheel. Well, really moving the steering wheel really moves the vehicle, and that's how we end up hitting curbs, going up on top of curbs.
Hitting the curb is a disqualification on the test. Also, when backing up, turn your head to look behind you.
We have an awful lot of people who do that, who look right out the driver window while they're reversing their car, and that's an automatic fail, and it should be, because that's pretty dangerous. If somebody crosses the back path of your car, you nailed them.
Get the handbook, study material, find out what is going to be required on the drive test, and prepare yourself for that. Get out there and drive. The best way to prepare is the actual practical experience. So get out there, experience different road conditions. If you live in a real rural community, go downtown.
And that way when they come in, they are comfortable and they're not trying anything new out there.
And you lost another point for slowing down unnecessarily at an intersection.
Oh, I remember that. It was because when I went up to the crosswalk, I thought there was a stop sign there, too.
It sounds like maybe you weren't scanning enough to see that there was no traffic control in your direction.
I guess not. But it seems like whenever I do go to a crosswalk, there's either a stop sign or something there.
In some areas, yes. This area just happened to be a little different.
So, would it still be bad to slow down anyway, just to be on the safe side?
Well, in this situation, Kyle, if someone had been behind you, it could have been hazardous for you to slow down for no apparent reason. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, so far, we've gone over areas in which people tend to be unprepared. The next few reasons are specific traffic violations that show up frequently on driving tests. Let's take a look.